Hi, I'm Angel Ribo with Mindalia TV, and we are thrilled to have here with us today Michiko Hayashi. Hi Michiko, how are you?
Hello. Good, very good. Thank you so much for having me here.
Absolutely, it's a pleasure. So I would like to start the conversation today with you and ask you from the very beginning, what's your number one passion in your life today?
Oh, number one passion? My passion is to be able to spread this message of the message from water that Dr. Emoto found from his discovery, from studying water for more than 20 years, in that water has the memory. Water is deeply connected with our thoughts and words and intention, and that love and gratitude is the most beautiful energy that water creates.
Wow.
In the form of crystal. And so my passion is to walk all around the world to spread this message.
How did you get involved with the Emoto project yourself?
I was Dr. Emoto's personal assistant for 10 years and a half. I started working for him in 2004. And ever since then, I was right beside him. I learned so much from him directly. And in 2005, Dr. Emoto announced at the United Nations headquarters office when he was invited to give his keynote speech. And then he said at that time the world was having a lot of conflicts, fighting and domestic conflicts within many countries, and also they were having a water shortage, a water problem at that time. So a lot of people asked him what we can do to create the world a peaceful place without conflict and not having the problem of water. Then Dr. Emoto, at that time in 2005 at the United Nations headquarters office, he said, if everyone, 10% of the world population learns about what water is trying to teach us, then the world will be a peaceful place. So he said at that time he would make this children's book of the message from water and distribute this book to 650 million books to all kids around the world for free of charge.
Wow.
So that was 2005, and I was there in the office and we started to work together.
Wow.
And he passed away in 2014, and he asked me to continue to do it, and I promised I would. So that's how I'm now here.
Excellent. Incredible mission.
Thank you.
Michiko.
Thank you. Yes.
Could you tell me a little bit more about you? How did you get in touch with Dr. Emoto?
Dr. Emoto?
Yes.
Okay. Before I started working in 2004 for Dr. Emoto, I was translator, and also I was writing my own books related to English, and I wrote more than 10 books. After translating one book of Starbucks from English to Japanese, I wanted to take 3 months off without having any work, any translation, anything to do. But I wanted to read many books in this three months. So I bought probably about 10 books from Amazon. 2 books out of those 10 books were Dr. Emoto's. And then when I saw the water crystals of thank you and you fool and love and gratitude, then I thought, this is the truth. And I was just so touched. Then on the back of the book, of Dr. Emoto's book, he said he was looking for someone. In the back of the book, there was a website of Dr. Emoto's company. So I went in to Dr. Emoto, this website, and then in a website, because I wanted to learn more about him, about his work. Then in that website, he said he was looking for someone who could help him with the foreign rights to his books. Then I thought, oh, I'm there. He needs me. Then I called his office. Ever since then,
wow.
The very first person I met was Dr. Emoto's wife. The very first moment that we met each other, his wife and me, we felt like we're sisters. Then from that moment, I was there. So it's like, it was just, I was meant to be there.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, incredible.
It was so natural that I started working for him.
What is water for you?
For me,
Michiko?
water is a mirror of my life, of my heart, everything. Water knows everything I think, everything I say. It's the truth. Water is the mirror of my heart.
But are you talking about the water in your body, or are you talking about the water around you?
Everything. Water around me, water within myself, water that I drink. We cannot lie to water. Water is life, and water knows everything I say. Even though I say something like I want to say something that I don't even think, or I'm not feeling. Let's say I say you're wonderful, but if I'm not feeling you're wonderful, water knows. So I can't lie to water. That means I cannot lie to anyone.
How does that work? I would like to know in a practical way, how does that really work? So when you say that water doesn't lie, so could we test that?
Sure.
Could we test it? Could we do like a test, run a test?
It's like okay. Now it's like it's good to know that we are 70% water, right? Almost.
Agreed.
We're almost water.
Agreed.
Around here in this air, there's vapor water too.
Agreed.
So when I say the water, when Dr. Emoto took many pictures of water crystals, I have English books also, but they're all gone. So this is a Spanish version. I would like to show you, in this book, you see a lot of beautiful crystals that water makes. And to words, for example, when we show the word arigato, that means thank you in Japanese, water creates this beautiful hexagonal crystal. When we show the word you fool in Japanese, it's just every word has its own energy frequency.
Right.
And when the word has the negative frequency or negative vibration, water cannot create crystals. Okay?
Okay.
Whether we say it or whether we feel it, water is responding to what we think and what we say.
So let me ask you a question.
Okay.
If I start thinking, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, does that mean that the water in my body starts having those crystals?
Exactly, because we are almost water. Our body, the blood is about 85% water. Our brain is about 80% water. Everything we say or feel, it's creating this. If we say arigato, thank you, thank you, thank you, feeling it, then the molecular of our water within our body is forming this crystal.
So does that mean that if I'm going to have a blood test, for instance, before the blood test, if I start being extremely thankful for a while, I can change the results of the blood test?
Oh, sure, yes. I am sure you can. But one thing you have to know, not without any doubt, because water knows the answer. If you had a little bit of doubt, then it reflects the water within your body too. But if you have any doubt, even though you say, thank you, thank you, thank you, my blood is all clear and clean and beautiful, but if you have any small doubt, water within your body knows what you're thinking, how you're feeling. So if you have the small doubt and say, maybe my water is not really beautiful, maybe I may have the test may not turn out good, then the water within your body or in the blood is responding accordingly. So the important thing is 100% sure about what you're saying, how you're feeling, what you want to bring the reality to yourself.
Wow. Is there a specific way, is there a specific technique or practice that we can follow to make sure that we don't have any doubt?
Okay, now, people are educated to be very negative. There's the study of our consciousness or our thoughts, and we say that between 50,000 times to 70,000 times of thoughts are the ones that we have within one day. Within one day, these 50 to 70,000 thoughts occur. In this 50,000 into 70,000 times, about 80% is either negative or nothing important. Only 20% is positive. So we should be practicing to change this 20% positive to improve it to 25%, 30%, 35, 40. To do that, what I say is let's meditate and observe what your thoughts are, what kind of words you're using, what kind of emotions you usually have. Like everybody has his or her own habit. I have my habit to kind of rush, to do things really quickly and think, oh, I have to do this, I have to do this. But I have to is a negative way. So I say, I have a lot of time, I want to do this. See, I try to observe my own habit of thoughts, of words, then start to change it to the positive way. And when I have the doubt in something, then I try to switch it. I know I can do this. I know this is going to be this. When you start to feel, I know I can do this. I know this is the truth. I know this is so. Then your brain start to think it is so. So that's one of the practices that people can do.
Well, you lived with Dr. Emoto for 10 years. Mm-hmm. You were right beside him, right? Mm-hmm. What would you think, why was he such a visionary? What made him different?
He was very intuitive. That's a very important thing. He was so intuitive. Also, he had the heart of a small kid, a little boy, even though he was an adult. But he was very pure. He would do, when he was so intuitive and came up with ideas, he would do it. So he was the person to do what he came up with.
Right.
So the water crystals too. I mean, who would have thought to take these crystals from water? Because when he came up with this idea, he told his assistant, who was a scientist with PhD, to take crystals of water. And then this assistant with the scientist with PhD said, I don't think you can take it. There's no way water would make crystals. But Dr. Emoto said, I know you can take it. I know so keep doing it. So he encouraged this scientist for
Excellent.
3 months.
You mentioned in the beginning of our conversation that the foundation has a goal of delivering for free. You said 650 million
books.
Okay. Did you print all the 650 million books already?
Not yet. It's a long way to go.
Exactly.
But that's why I try to go all around the world. Now we have this book translated into 33 languages, and people can download also from our website. And also, if they want the printed version, they can contact us, and we do send them also. And there are many other people who are trying to support us and then print in their own countries also.
Excellent. Well, I have to say it's been really incredible. I would like to finish our conversation today without asking you if you would be so kind to actually give our audience basically a piece of advice after having lived such an intense life. Michiko, what would you say that you could give our audience?
Audience, okay. Well, please, everyone try to be kind, use positive, beautiful words always, and say thank you to small little things with love. Love yourself first, because when you love yourself, you accept yourself and forgive yourself. Then you can love other people too. And that's how love and gratitude would spread and make your life much better and happy life.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, Michiko.
Thank you.
It's been an incredible conversation. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Again, this is Angel Ribo with Mindalia TV, and thank you very much for being here with us today.